celebrations. The last thing I want to conclude is with brothers and sisters, and this is the most controversial part of this day of Ashura. Do we whip ourselves and lash our backs and make ourselves bleed? Or do we fast in a civilized way? You're going to find on WhatsApp videos going around. A bunch of people going to Karbala and other places, and they are whipping their backs, mourning and being upset over the death of Hussein radiallahu anhu. Brothers and sisters, from our aqeedah is, and people tend to accuse the people of the Sunnah, you don't love Ahl Bayt. From our aqeedah is that the Ahl Bayt, the family of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Fatima, Ali radiallahu anhu, Hassan and Hussein and their descendants, we love them, we respect them, and we hold them in high esteem. So if you don't now go and celebrate this day as some of these people they do, the Shia, they tend to maybe accuse you of, you don't love Hussein, you don't love Ahl Bayt. Why are you not celebrating? Why are you not taking place? Or why are you not participating in some of the gatherings that we have in our houses? We get together, we eat, we cry, we get upset. Brothers and sisters, you think if Hussein radiallahu anhu was here today, he would approve of that which is taking place? Look what the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us about that which is called al-ihdad, mourning. What does al-ihdad mean? Al-ihdad means, brothers and sisters, امتناع المرأة من الزينة وما في معناه. A woman withholding from beautifying herself لمدة مخصوصة وفي أحوال مخصوصة. In a specific time. When does she not beautify herself? When someone dies. Her husband, he dies. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told us, لا يحل لامرأة تؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر أن تحد على ميت فوق ثلاث. It is not permissible for a woman who believes in Allah in the last day to mourn over a dead person more than 3 days. إلا على زوج أربعة أشهر وعشرة. Except over a husband 4 months and 10 days. What is taking place today, brothers and sisters? Every year of someone's life, he's celebrating. Not celebrating, they're mourning, they're getting upset, crying over the death of Hussein radiallahu anhu. Hussein radiallahu anhu كان من أشد الناس اقتداء بالنبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. He used to respect the Prophet in what? In doing the actions that the Prophet wanted him to do. He used to imitate him all the time. So here, people are opposing this one hadith. Do you think he would be pleased with it? Without a shadow of a doubt, brothers and sisters, we need to love Hussein radiallahu anhu. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, أنا من حسين وحسين مني. Hussein is from me and I am from him. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam also told us, Hassan wa Hussein سيدا شباب أهل الجنة. Hassan and Hussein are the leaders of the youth in the Jannah. And there's many virtues. Rather, brothers and sisters, there's a problem with the person's aqidah if he doesn't love the Ahl Bayt or he hates them. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, لا يبغضنا أي أهل بيت إلا رجل أدخله الله النار. No one hates us, the Ahl Bayt, except a person that will be entered into where? The fire. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said. Brothers and sisters, look how they whip themselves, and pay attention to this when you see these videos. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he told us, وَالَّذِينَ يَرْمُونَ الْمُحْصَنَاتِ ثُمَّ لَمْ يَأْتُوا بِأَرْبَعَةِ شُهَدَاءَ فَاجْلِدُوهُمْ 80 جَلْدَةً وَلَا تَقْبَلُوا لَهُمْ شَهَادَةً أَبَدًا. Those who accuse the chaste, believing women, and they don't bring 4 witnesses, then they should be lashed 80 times. Today we don't have anyone that applies this capital punishment. You know, a lot of these people, brothers and sisters, I've heard this from my own ears. They curse Aisha radiallahu anha. They call her Zaniya, a fornicator, and they don't believe in them chapters that came down in Surah An-Nur. You know what someone one time said, and they wrote this on a picture, and I was like, This person hit the nail on his head. They accused Aisha radiallahu anha. No one was there to apply the capital punishment, 80 lashes. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He tried them with their own selves. He's whipping himself now for accusing Aisha radiallahu anha. He's whipping himself. Nobody came and whipped him and applied the capital punishment. He got the lashes and he lashed himself. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tried them through this way. A lot of these people who you will find, they will be whipping themselves, making themselves bleed. And Islam has nothing to do with this. You will hear a hadith mawdu'a, fabricated lies against the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, like Man iktahala yawma ashura lam yarmad. Whoever puts kuhl on the day of Ashura, the black thing, on his eyes, this person's eyesight will not be affected. Another narration that they rely upon, they say, Man ightasala yawma ashura. Whoever has a bath on the day of Ashura, this person will not become sick that year. Lam yarmad dhalik al-'am. Forgot to mention that. His eyes won't get affected that year. And this person who washes himself, he won't become sick that year. And then there's another narration that they have. Man wassa'a ala ahlihi yawma ashura, wassa'a Allahu alayhi. Whoever is generous to his family on that day, that Allah will be generous upon him. All of these narrations, brothers and sisters, ahadith makdhuba. They are lies against the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Rather than that which is required of us is to fast. And then break our fast at the time of sunset. And then keep it moving. And hope from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that what? He accepts our fast and He forgives the past sins for the previous year. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to benefit us from what we heard and to make us from those who follow the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in every place and every time. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما. I apologize for the delay. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.